Hello, this video is to kind of introduce and show new players or people interested in the game kind of where the game is at right now. The beta version is in the lower left corner of the screen. It's 0.802. Go ahead and make a new game. The map's hard-coded, so changing this stuff I don't think changes anything. You know, you can randomly generate the name, which changes the random seed for the world. But every time you're going to get the same landmass at this point in the beta. But that won't be for much longer, I think. Same thing with the heroes. You got your choice of 5 pre-generated sovereigns. This button down here is deactivated, but that's where you could do the create your own. The sovereign that I favor is this guy. He not only gets extra production from mines, but he usually starts a new one. Here we've got, it says that his armies move at his speed, which I'm not sure if that's working, but that's really cool. And he's ugly, which I'm not sure if that's working, because games that I've played, he's had plenty of kids. So, go ahead and hit next. Okay. 5 different factions that you can pick from. Altar, no major bonuses of note. Capitar, diplomacy bonus, which I don't think is relevant or active at this point in the beta. Gildan, I have managed to build shards, but I haven't really figured out what they do, and I know that the magic is kind of deactivated at this point in the beta, so there's no... I don't think this faction really playing that one makes sense. Food production is huge, so I usually pick Paradin, and then if it was like a huge sea map, which the test map isn't really that much of, these guys would be pretty cool. So I'll pick Paradin, hit next, and I'll just take two competitors. We'll see where we start. Okay, they give you a little narrative book to kind of explain the backstory for, you know, where we're at in the story. I have yet to see other book pop-ups as the game goes on, but I'm kind of wondering if this would be really cool, and maybe they planned for this, to have it, you know, when civilizations, even rival civilizations, hit certain tech levels, or are eliminated, or eliminate another faction, or beat some really big monster. It adds to the ongoing story of the game, the particular game session that you're playing, so you could see this book again. Go ahead and close that. Okay, here we are. I got this starting position. There's some mine and some apiaries, well, bees, where you put an apiary and that'll finish you up. Apiaries are a food source, like a prime food source, so I'm gonna definitely try to take care of that. Okay, let's see, I've got a band of adventurers. They have a combat rating of 17. I might be able to hire those guys. I want this food guy though. Let's go ahead and grab him first. The 20% extra that he'll give the town will be huge. You know what, and I think there's another food node over here on this test map, so I'm going to build a second town over there in just a bit. Let's see. Wait for a turn to go by, and we will build a town. Before the town can get built, since the land is forsaken, you spend an essence to revitalize the ground, and then the town is built. It's 2 things, but they're being rolled together since one has to happen before the other. So there, the land's getting better, and poof, town. So he'll go ahead and step off. I'm going to go ahead and march that guy in there, and we will have to start building things immediately. I need a workshop. And that's all I'm going to build for just this moment. Yep, I want to study and a merchant. So while that's happening, I'm going to go over here and build another town. You can see on the map this I guess like brown colored markings, and even these kind of, I don't know, canvas colored, tan colored. You just hit those locations and you get loot. So I'm gonna march over there and go ahead and grab this. In fact, where I don't have any food production yet, this is gonna make a whole lot of sense. He's marching into the town, but I'm gonna march him out later to grab stuff. Let's see, go grab this. We got a big sword. And so then he will then go over here to grab that. My guy will go over here. There it is for the land. We will put down a study so we can start our research. Yay, money. Money, money, money. What I'm going to do this game where I have two food nodes so close together is, it's the great thing about a food node is you build the 4 square food node on it looks like 1 tile square, but it's really 4. You build a 4 square food building or construction on that, and it provides a lot more food per square than your normal 1 square food that you get from gardens is. And efficiency is key with these buildings. Like example, see how we got this, this is my workshop. The workshop produces 1 tool per turn no matter what. It doesn't have any required like source material. It's just as long as you have a workshop, each one will produce 1 tools. I'm putting up a study right here. It produces 1 research no matter what. So it's taking up 1 square, it's producing 1 unit. Both of them are producing 1 unit of their resource. So 4 of them would produce 4, right? Well, you tech up to like the next level, and you can replace those buildings with buildings that take up 4 squares but produce 5. And here, just looking at the UI here, here's the town. In the lower right, you can see that my town is level 1. It's limited, it can't grow. It's got 10 citizens, it needs 25 to hit level 2, and there's not enough housing for the 11th person, so that's the next thing I need to work on. And of all the tile squares, I only have 10 available at this level to build on, and every time you rank up you can build on more and more squares. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and build these 2 towns here. Having these efficient food squares is going to really help grow this properly. And I'm going to grow some towns and eventually build caravans, and then there'll be a road between them and they'll be making money, which is very good. Let's go ahead and build and town. So spend the essence, make the ground good. Right on. That is fantastic. Cool. And he walked right in the direction of that loot that I want to grab. I'll move him over here to get this. Ooh, there's a golem. I think there's an orchard node over here. Yep, that is an orchard. So cool. This is like this part of the test map is like the uber food area, because like eventually I'll want to take this golem down, and then I'm gonna want to build an orchard on that fruit grove, and so then I've got 3 towns with just excellent food sources. Should be really good. There's a loot node right there, but I can't get there safely with that golem. You mouse over the units, like I have this guy selected, mouse over the monster. It says on the item card in the lower right that his combat rating is 75. I'm going to click on him with a left click, mouse over my guy. He has a spear, it's great, combat rating at 12. No chance that he will survive. So we'll march him right back over to the base. And let's go ahead and get this place up and going. Put a... let's see, what do we want to build? We'll put a workshop. We'll put a study to back up faster. And I will wait for those to build back over here. Let's see if I can build some more stuff. I already got 1 study. I already got a workshop. I'll put a merchant next that I have. You mouse over stuff and see how there's that red number right where it has tools. I need 5 tools, and if up at the top you can see I only have 3, so it'll be 2 more turns.